Hey guys, what's up? I'm Steve from Coed Gaming, and Mikey is a fucking idiot. Oh yeah, you heard me. Let round 2 of this shit begin. Before I actually get started, there is a warning. This video may be just a little tiny bit long. And if ever you have a moment where you say, I don't want to fucking listen to this motherfucker's voice again, just walk away, take a break, and come back. I have a message and I want everyone to hear it. Thank you. Now lately we've been getting a lot of comments stating that we don't research our stuff before we post it up on the internet. And though this is sometimes true, I understand the point that you guys want more information than we're actually putting it out. Understand that this script right here did take me quite a bit of time to create. And know that the thoughts have been boiling in my mind for a good week or so before I actually sat down and wrote it. So as you guys know, there's this new website. Well, it's not really new. It's been out for quite a while already, but it's new to us, called inksock.com. And until September 11th, just like the winner of this debate happening right now, we won't find out who or what it is. And Mikey, of course, has been posting a lot about this topic. And his last video, he explained that he thinks this is 150% a ruse. Well, you know what? It's about time that I put my input in this topic. And you know something? I'm disagreeing with Mikey, mainly because I want to have hope that there is in fact a new Hideo Kojima game coming out, but also because I feel like Mikey is missing out on the point on what exactly a Hideo Kojima game is. Also, not to mention, some of you guys out there have been putting some pretty interesting points within the comment section of the last video. Best believe I'm taking the time to actually call you out on it today. You might see your comment on this video. For now, let's start with the basics. The website. The website is called inksock.com, and to understand what this might mean, you're gonna need a little bit of around high school English. If you ever read the book 1984, Inksock was basically an ideology created to stop people from expressing the things that they were thinking of. And if you guys remember, Konami doesn't exactly treat their workers right. The workers aren't allowed to express what they feel or what they think, which means that Konami has probably developed this way of Inksock when it comes to their workers. I do believe that this is Kojima's way of telling us exactly how Konami works, thus explaining why he got fired, because everyone knows that Kojima will not follow a single fucking rule that's given to him. And though sometimes it pisses us the fuck off, we absolutely love him for it. So when I first saw the page, it looked something like this. And I would go into more detail explaining exactly what was within this website, but to this day I couldn't figure out exactly what it meant for anyone. But if you went into the page source around the time that this website was released and you saw the coding for the Kojima Lives picture and the picture of Kojima Productions, it said some pretty interesting things. The Kojima Lives picture was called "I will be coming back," while the Kojima Productions logo was called "And I'm bringing my new toys with me." I'll just let you figure that one out for yourself. Not to mention that the Kojima Productions logo was sourced to Konami.com, which leads me to my first point. Now, if this was a fake website, I don't actually believe that the creator of this site would take the time to source Konami. See, when things like this are made, usually mistakes are also brought with it. But the image was sourced due to the fact that the Kojima Productions logo isn't owned by Kojima. Konami owns it. So basically, in the text of the law, what Kojima basically did was cover his own butt in case Konami was to ever see this website. Now, Brutal Shan's 1988 feels exactly how I feel about this. Just listen to what he says. Blackhound, a game, is what it says on the page tab description, and it's not the only time Hideo Kojima has messed around with people's minds. First off, the censored letters equals to Hideo Kojima. Basically, it's saying a Hideo Kojima game. Second, yes! Look at what he did, all that he did with Metal Gear Solid 5. He had it look like its own game. Nobody even knew Metal Gear Solid 5 was coming to life. Everyone thought that it was just gonna be this indie game that was coming out by a studio called Moby Dick Studios. But in the end, it ended up being Kojima fingering us all the whole entire time. Now let's go on to the next thing that I saw. The Twitter page. This is the very interesting part, and I want everyone to pay close attention to what I'm about to show you. The Twitter page is also called Kojima Lives, and it contains a lot of very interesting pictures. And though most of these pictures are interesting, there's one specific one that I want to talk about, and that's the default picture of the Twitter page. What sparked my interest was a comment from YouTube user Mr. R1 Zona. It's Arizona, but I just want to fuck with him a little bit. It read, "You should investigate a bit more precisely before posting a video like this." The house on the Twitter page is an old school building in Maine. Maine is usually the location of Silent Hill. Yes! Confirmed! The picture is actually a close-up from a postcard from Maine. The original looks like this. And you know what? If you still don't believe by now, then let's just move forward. The website again. Now then, after a while, the IngSock website was changed. It revealed to be what Mikey was talking about in his last video, Blackhound. Now this is gonna be where I start fucking up Mikey a little bit. Now Blackhound is a take on the word, hold on, wait for it, Foxhound. It's not the name of the game. By the way, thank you again, Brutal Shans 1988. Love you, baby. It's Kojima's way of letting people know that secretly it's him behind the monitor controlling this website. He can't use the name Foxhound without, crediting Konami. Fuck, he probably can't use the name at all. So why not hide it instead? With this, Kojima is basically fucking up Konami. He's fingering them, man. He's winning. And the Green Phoenix pointed out the logo being used. And he's a bit right when he says that it kinda looks like the logo that's used for the Silent Hill cult. Yes! See, what keeps me believing is the fact that everything is set up so perfectly. As I've said before, false websites tend to make a lot of mistakes. But after looking at this website, there just isn't any that I can point out. Not to mention, Kojima hasn't denied this website. He hasn't technically confirmed it. Come to think of it, he's never talked about it from my knowledge. Everything is being allowed, and it hasn't been removed for falsely using someone else's image. And now, for the most important and most crucial part of this video, the Blackhound website that was talked about in Mikey's last video, blackhound.com. No working links, false numbers and addresses, and it makes us feel sick to our stomach when we look at it. But now, the secret is finally revealed. It's a fucking sample site used by a fucking webpage creator in order to show what their product would look like, and how I know this is, I just scrolled down, clicked the Twitter page, looked at the About section, and there it is, right fucking there. God, Mikey, you should do more research before just making a video. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the show, please hit the like, favorite, and subscribe buttons down below. No animals were harmed in the making of this film, and if you think we did, well then you're still a shallow prick. Don't forget some of the past videos that I did, which can be found in that box right there. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and as always, you guys are fucking beautiful.